Hey everybody, I'm coming to you from the far side of campus. I am on the outside of Meyer Hall. And we're going to talk about Liquidambar styraciflua, this big guy right here, otherwise known as American sweet gum. The leaf arrangement is alternate, the leaf form is simple, and the leaf margin is lobed. This is very sharply lobed. I actually had to get my leaf specimen off of a root sucker because I can't reach the canopy of this guy. It is a tree. It's broadleaf and deciduous. Height is considered large, so this is a large hardwood tree. The form is rounded when mature, often pyramidal when young. Soil preferences, it prefers slightly acidic conditions, and it likes evenly moist soil. This is tends to be native to our lowland areas, and so whenever you have plants that are native to those bottomland or lowland areas, they tend to like really even moisture. For pruning, it says it's best to prune in winter. Growth rate is average to rapid. Exposure to light is sun. Climactic hardiness is 5 through 9. For landscape uses, it's best to use as for naturalized setting, specimen shade tree, or there was some contradictory stuff about whether or not it could be used as a street tree. In your textbook, in one place, it says that it's popularly used as a street tree. And then in another place, it said it should never be used as a street tree because it has a very expansive fibrous root system. And so it needs lots of room to spread out. So do you see all of those major roots on top of the ground? Those all belong to Liquidambar styraciflua. So I would say probably not best to use it as a street tree. The flowers are insignificant, but the fruit is profuse. So sweet gum balls are green when immature and they ripen to this brown. They're called a syncarp. They're anywhere from 1 to 1.5 inches in diameter, not edible. And so there's a seed that will come out of each one of these openings. Autumn color is anywhere from yellow to purple to red. Leaf texture is medium. No notable bark characteristics. Notable cultivars, there is one called Rotunda loba. And Rotunda loba has been bred to be fruitless, and in that breeding, whereas our specimen has very sharp pointed lobes, it has more rounded lobes. I know this is a really common native tree, but my husband works for a parks system, public parks, and so this is a tree they've actually taken a lot out of a lot of their parks because of the fruit, because it hurts under people's feet. It's a lot to clean up. So it can be really problematic. No serious pests and diseases. It is NC native. It is US native. It is not invasive. I found no reference to salt tolerance. Early on, I showed you some really crazy looking bark on some juvenile sweet gums in one of our early PowerPoint presentations. So when they are young, they can have these quirky bark extrusions. This is a tree that is popular for lumber production, and it does not tolerate pollution well. So it's in Durr on page 568. Like I said, we're at the end of Meyer Hall, but it's a pretty common native to find around. I know there are several in my neighborhood. If you go over to Reservoir Park, they're really easy to find. So you don't have to look hard to be able to find one. Thanks.